Joe and Lauren, yours started at a job interview. Lauren, you did not immediately receive the job at 22nd Century Media. However, you freelanced for the company for some time, and ultimately, you did accept a position in the North Branch. There was an instantaneous attraction between you both. But like all good reporters, you patiently let your story develop. You spent time together outside of work casually. However, it quickly became clear that there was an innate connection from which you could not walk away. A once-in-a-lifetime love, a thing so big that you disclosed your feelings to your company, putting your own careers at risk. Over the past 6 years, you have built a life together. Moments both big and small. Lauren, Joe admires you for your caring nature, your drive to succeed, and your passionate sense of adventure. He loves the way that you rub his shoulders after a tough intramural loss, that you allow him to sleep with a fan when it would not normally be your preference, and you help copy edit his magazine on your own time because you want to ensure his success. Joe, Lauren finds most endearing your loyalty, your passion for life, and your unmatched, witty sense of humor. Lauren loves the way that you always allow her to order the food item on the menu that you really want, that you always prioritize the needs and happiness of others above your own, and that you effortlessly fit in with the family and friends that are the foundation of her life. Most importantly, however, the care and kindness that you share towards Pippa every day reveals the type of husband that she knows you will be. Joe and Lauren, you are the perfect partners to share in life's adventures. The next chapter of your story begins today. Our first reading this afternoon will be presented by Joe's Aunt Renee.
On Love by Thomas Kempis. Love is a mighty power, great and complete good. Love alone lightens every burden and makes rough places smooth. It bears every hardship as though it were nothing, and renders all bitterness sweet and acceptable. Love flies, runs, and leaps for joy. It is free and unrestrained. Love knows no limits, but ardently transcends all bounds. Love feels no burden, takes no account of toil, attempts things beyond its strength. Love sees nothing as impossible, for it feels able to achieve all things. It is strange and effective, while those who lack love faint and fail. Love is not fickle and sentimental, nor is it intent on vanity. Like a living flame and a burning torch, it surges upward and surely surmounts every obstacle. Nothing is sweeter than love, nothing stronger, nothing higher, nothing wider, nothing more pleasant. Nothing fuller or better than heaven or earth, for love is born of God.
Our second reading this evening will be presented by Joe and Lauren's longtime friend, Tiffany Casartas.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because that is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. It is not the desire to mate every second minute of the day. It is not lying awake at night, imagining that he is kissing every cranny of your body. No, don't blush. I am telling you some truth. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident.
She must know it's time for the vows. It is said that marriage is a mosaic you build with your spouse. Millions of tiny moments that create your love story. It is now time for your first moment. Joe and Lauren, as you are both award-winning journalists, it is only fitting that you wrote your own vows to share on this very special day. Your words to each other will weave a tapestry of promises, which will serve as a cornerstone for your marriage. Now, interestingly, this is my first wedding in which the couple has elected to read their own vows. As I have not previously encountered this situation, despite my many, many years of officiating weddings, I had to consult the official wedding officiant handbook, section 46.7, subsection F, for reference on how the order of the vows shall be determined. The handbook, which I found for a low price on Amazon.com, indicated that the order shall be resolved by a traditional game of rock, paper, scissors between the best man and maid of honor. So at this time, I would like to ask Joe's best man, Ryan Craigie, and Lauren's maid of honor, Kylie Burke, to join Joe and Lauren. The winner will speak first. All right, so we're gonna go rock, paper, scissors, and you're gonna shoot on scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Stop throwing scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock wins. And Joe, the floor is yours.
That's funny.
So I found this incredibly difficult. I'm such a baby. So pardon me. Frustrating how difficult it is, especially being writers. I'm sure you have the same difficulties, but just putting into words what this means to me, what it means for us and our family, very difficult. And I keep saying the word difficult, so you see how difficult this is to find words. But then I, started thinking and got a little calm. By you helps that. But also because I think that's what we have. And I think it's what people should have is something that's indescribable.
Killing me, Joe.
Something that you can't really put into words, and you shouldn't, because words are just going to water down what you really mean. I find myself a lot talking to these guys when they want to have a serious talk, which is rare. And my family and friends, and just talking, and I find myself holding back because I don't want to tell them everything. This is ours. I feel like it's dangerous to give it away like that. They might steal it, especially Parker. And I know that's really an irrational thought, but it's something that I think, and I'm sorry that I do so much, but I'm not sure of a lot of things. I think that's important in life. You make your decisions based on what you think is right, not because you're positive, because doing that makes you arrogant, maybe naive to be so sure, but I'm sure that I should be standing here. And even though my knees are shaking, I'm still sure on my feet, and I'm sure that for the rest of my life, I want to be with you. Never been so sure. And this calmness that I feel when I'm coming home, hard day at work, traffic, but I know where I'm going, and maybe that's why it's so frustrating, because I want to get there. I want to be calm, I want to be happy, and I know it's guaranteed at home. And at home now, to be with you forever, and make me extremely happy.
Amen. Wow. That's why you went first.
Mission's work is never done.
Woo.
So I have words. It was also difficult, but I managed to get them on paper. Definitely not at 2:30 in the morning last night. So, since day one, I knew there was one thing that meant more than anything in this world to you, and that's your family. Whether it's your own blood or your extended, but just as important, family of crap brothers, you are one of the most loyal and trustworthy people I've ever met when it comes to those you love. Today, as I take your name and officially join your family, I am humbled and overjoyed, but more than anything, I think that I am really, really lucky. You have every quality that I've ever wanted in a partner, and so much more. You are kind, handsome, honest, funny, creative, and adventurous, just to name a few. Or, as my mom says, you are a really good guy, and she's right. You put so much thought into all that you do, and it makes me so proud that I officially get to call you mine. So what did I do to deserve such a perfect love story? Well, I walked into an office, and there you were. We've had a long path to this day, and I know that what's ahead will not always be perfect, but I want you to know that you will always be my number one. I promise to always be your biggest supporter and your best friend, and I will never take you for granted. Above all, I will always put you first, because that's what family does. Joe, I love you so very much, and there's nobody in the world I would rather be standing with today.
Mel's like, I got them, ladies. Cute umbrellas. It was cute. You guys.